Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start out here with the option left. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now it's Watson. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, Watson under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Malik McDowell breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Watson now to throw. That's going to be taken in by Felton. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 19. From the red zone now, Watson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter, as that's a 1st down. Now Watson going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Deshaun Watson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Finding room at midfield. Gets around him. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Well, this looks like a roughing call. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mills. Touchdown, Texans! Alexander Madison, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there at the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Watson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Mills. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston set to take over. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 20 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Texans football to start quarter 2. 4 yards remain for second down. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Third and short yardage, Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mills now. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's not cool about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
To throw, Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Our first down throw for Mills. His throw incomplete. Offense was moving them a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing
forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd and 10, Mills. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. The 20, 10, 5. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense set to regain possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Mills. This is caught. It's Cooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing, Mills. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills. It's a pickup of 12, and they'll set up a 3rd down.
And that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, and they have a much better chance of picking up.
Mills. He's got Jordan complete right side. Touchdown! Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. To Valdes-Scantling over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. That one caught by Felton. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Watson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again is Watson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So we have reached halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. From the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. On third down, Felton. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Here we go on fourth. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very... And Mills is intercepted for the third time. John Johnson with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. After the pick 6 a moment ago, here's Mills again. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Mills to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 21. Now Mills. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Looking to throw is Mills. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Again, it's Mills. That's underneath to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills delivers another one to Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, 33 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And Dameon Pierce capped things off with a touchdown grab. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Texans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 3rd down, Felton And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So both offenses come to life here in this. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle they go. Felton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now it's Watson, the bootleg. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Browns! Amari Cooper from 19 yards away. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense taking over again. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw, Mills. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Texans are right back in this football game. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's second down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we're obviously no reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Mills, 4th down, got to have it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. Felton, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 38, Watson. That's going to be taken in by Felton. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it'll be second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here's Watson. Rolling to his right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Up the middle they go. Felton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set and hurry to try again after the sack. Mills. Under pressure, they got him again. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.